My son's urgent surgery was a loan, while my family wanted $8K for. My boy's life-threatening operation happened without a soul by my side, yet my relatives demanded $8,000 for my sister's dress. I froze their access to the account. Next morning, my father rang in rage. Rachel, 32, single mom to 6-year-old Ethan, works in finance. Ethan needed emergency appendix removal last week. Terror gripped me. I phoned parents, sister, anyone who might help. No one showed. My family always leaned on me for cash. 4 days after my solo hospital vigil, one text flipped everything. Say where you're reading and subscribe before I reveal how my kin deceived me and asked for $8,000. I must rewind to the start if family drama tales like mine help you grasp the collapse. I grew up in a middle-class Chicago suburb with parents Deborah and David and younger sister Emily. Our home had an unspoken hierarchy. Emily was the golden child, I was the dutiful one. Childhood photos prove it. Emily in recital costumes with beaming parents, Emily unwrapping gifts, Emily collecting praise for every tiny win. I was the sensible kid who never caused trouble and learned self-care early. By 16, I stocked shelves after school, not from need. My family was comfortable, but because my parents said my extras were my responsibility. We sat at the kitchen table with my University of Chicago acceptance letter. Mom stirred coffee and said, "Rachel, we don't have that much for you. We figured you'd win scholarships or pick cheaper." She never mentioned saving for Emily, 2 years behind. I graduated with debt while Emily swapped majors 3 times across 3 colleges, fully funded by our parents. My first job, bank teller at 22, tackling loans. I rented a studio, packed lunches, saved every cent. I called to share my promotion to personal banking associate. They were busy moving Emily after another dropout. At 25, I met James. Handsome, ambitious, valued my realism. We married 8 months later. My parents called our simple ceremony too modest. 2 years on, pregnant with Ethan, I earned my biggest promotion, financial advisor at a top Chicago firm. After birth, James grew distant, late nights, irritated by cries, admitted he wasn't ready for fatherhood. Divorce finalized when Ethan was 2. James pays support on time but sees Ethan rarely. Bi-weekly became monthly, then holidays. I parent alone. Despite a mild heart murmur and chronic respiratory issues, Ethan is the kindest, most resilient child. Medical bills stack high, but my salary covers them. I can't give him a loving extended family. A pattern emerged. My parents and sister only contacted me when they needed money. First, refinancing their home after a second mortgage for Emily's graduate program, quit after 1 semester. I secured lower rates, paid closing costs. Ethan and I saved $4,500 for a family trip. Emily racked up $10,000 credit card debt on clothes and getaways. Parents panicked. Emily cried nightly over collectors. I arranged payments, covered 4 months. Got curt thanks, promises to change. Months of silence, then another crisis. When I mentioned Ethan's health or school, they changed topics. "Your sister is struggling," Mom said whenever I complained about the one-way street. "Family helps family. You're just better with money, Rachel." My money was hard-earned, 55-hour weeks, solo parenting, every dollar budgeted. I skipped vacations, new clothes, dining out to secure Ethan's future. Yet they called me lucky. I accepted the role, family ATM, no emotional return. Last Wednesday began ordinary. I packed Ethan's lunch. He shuffled in clutching his stomach, nibbled crustless turkey, apple slices, tiny cookie. "Mommy, my tummy hurts bad," he whispered, pale. I suspected a bug sweeping his class. No fever, gave water. 20 minutes later, he sobbed on the couch, pain sharpening on the right. Alarms rang, appendicitis. Called work, family emergency. Grabbed Ethan, sped to ER. Triage fast-tracked us. Within an hour, surgeon Dr. Evans confirmed. Acute appendicitis, operate in 2 hours or risk rupture. He'd stay 2 days post-op for infection watch. In the hallway, shaking, I called Mom. "Ethan needs emergency surgery now. Can you and Dad come?" Pause. "I have a hair appointment at 11. Dad's cleaning gutters." "Mom, your grandson is going under the knife. We'll see what we can do. Don't be dramatic, appendectomies are routine," called Emily voicemail. Texted details, begged her presence. Back at Ethan's bedside, I pretended calm. Hours blurred. He was wheeled away. I waited alone. Other families huddled, grandparents distracting siblings with games. I checked my phone every 5 minutes. After an hour, Mom texted, "Update when he's out. Dad's back hurts, driving's tough." Emily silent. Nurse Janet brought coffee. "Anyone coming?" I shook my head, eyes stinging. "Doctor." Evans returned smiling. "Perfect surgery, caught in time, see him in 20. I texted updates. Mom, thumbs up. Dad, great, tell the kid we love him. Emily, an hour later, glad he's okay. No one offered to visit. Ethan in recovery looked fragile among tubes. He whispered, "Mommy," and I nearly shattered. "Doctor fixed your tummy, so brave." His eyes searched. "Grandma here?" "Not yet, sweetie." "They sent love." "Tomorrow?" "Maybe." 2 days of hell followed. I slept in a recliner, worked laptop during naps, stepped to corridor for calls. Family got photo updates, replies shrank. Mom invited me to Sunday dinner. Emily sent a meme. Dad, nothing. No flowers, no meals, no one to sit while I showered. Friday discharge, loading Ethan gently into the car, resentment hardened. At home, I settled him with stuffed dino and Disney, ordered pizza, stroked his hair as he dozed. "Mommy, are grandma and grandpa mad at me?" Heart cracked. "Why, baby?" They didn't visit. Mason's grandparents brought a bear when he broke his arm. "They love you, just busy. Not your fault." His eyes said he was learning a cruel lesson at 7. After bedtime, I cried for the support he deserved, for always giving and never receiving. Grief turned to fury. Sunday morning, Ethan asked for pancakes, appetite returning, good sign. While mixing batter, Mom texted, "How's Ethan?" First contact since pre-surgery. Replied, "Better, eating well." Phone rang before the first cake bubbled. "Mom, Emily's engaged. Lucas proposed. She needs $8,000 deposit for Vera Wang dream dress. Boutique deadline tomorrow. Transfer today. Family supports family." I reread thrice. My son just had emergency surgery alone. No one helped. 3 days later, $8,000 for a dress. Ethan watched from the island. "Grandma," I lied, "says hi." Delayed reply. Fed him, gave meds, set up Legos. 3 more texts, deadlines, photos of Emily in a flashy ball gown. "Lucas's family is impressed. Need your bank details." No mention of Ethan. Clarity hit. I'd been their ATM for years. Teaching Ethan exploitation was normal. As an advisor, I counseled clients on boundaries. I'd never applied it to family. Opened laptop while Ethan napped. Reviewed finances. Years ago, after Dad's health scare, I opened a joint emergency account. $4,500 from me, small additions. Balance, just over $7,000. Checked history, dozens of small withdrawals last year, no discussion. While Ethan was in hospital, $500 noted dress shopping advance. Called mentor Robert at the bank, explained everything. He helped draft a plan, freeze joint account, no withdrawals without me. New Ethan College Trust, education-only access. Log every past gift request, symbolic response. Transferred $2 to Emily. Buy a veil, all you get after abandoning Ethan. Froze the account, moved remainder to my name, left $80. Created Ironclad Trust. Empowerment surged, I braced for backlash. Monday, after dropping Ethan, teacher alerted for light activity, phone exploded. Missed calls, frantic texts, voicemails. Mom, $2 joke. Boutique noon deadline. Emily, sweet then vicious. Assistant, your mother's here upset. Sent her in. Mom stormed, tears and fury. You emptied the emergency fund except $80. That's family money. Money I earned for real crises. You withdrew $3,500 without asking. Ethan had surgery, none of you came. He thinks you're mad at him. Brief shame, then rage. We were busy. You're jealous of Emily. I'm done being the ATM. My priority is Ethan, she threatened. Fix this or you're no longer family. Is family measured in dollars, Mom? Because you gave no emotional support during surgery. She left, slamming the door. Dad tried 4 withdrawals, rejected. Robert called. Parents attempted override, claimed I was unstable, even filed fraud report. He blocked it, I'm primary holder. They threatened to contact my firm. I briefed boss Sandra, she had my back. Tuesday night, Dad demanded a 7 p.m. family meeting. I brought Ethan to neighbor Mrs. Green, carried proof. Spreadsheet of $45,000 given over 10 years, unauthorized statements, money-only texts. Arrived to hostile faces, parents, Emily, fiancé Lucas in the driveway luxury SUV. Dad pointed to a lone chair opposite everyone. I stood. I'm here to address years of financial and emotional exploitation, not to fund a wedding. Emily flared. Just because I asked for dress help. Years of one-sided support. None of you showed for Ethan's surgery. Unauthorized withdrawals from my emergency fund. Lucas, confused. What emergency fund? Mom, irrelevant, I explained. Lucas turned to Emily. You said your sister refused to contribute, not that your parents were already using her money without permission. Emily stammered. Mom and Dad said it was for family needs. Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories. Get more experiences.